you might notice that I've been using a wool mop there, and the reason I'm doing it is because this is such a flat panel. If I was to use foam to try and cut some of these flatting marks out, basically what would happen, the heat would build up that quick with a foam pad that the panel would start distorting with the heat, and I'd have to keep stopping. Using the wool to knock the flatting marks down, the wool runs a lot cooler and for longer. So like I put my hand on there, there's no heat. If I'd have done foam, I wouldn't be able to hold my hand on it. So that's the reason you see me use the foam and then the wool. And what I'll do, once the flatting marks are gone, I'll be running it over again with a medium firm foam pad and then a foam finishing pad. The finish is coming up quite well off the wool, as you can probably see, but it does leave lots of little hair marks off the wool. This is supposed to be a fine finishing wool pad, but it still leaves little tiny drag marks from the air, but we'll get them out with a foam, but we won't have to spend as much time and build up the heat to start refining it back. Just thought I'd show a little bit and the reason why we changed for different parts. Like, you know, I wouldn't need to use this big wool on a wing or something like that because of all the curves and catching the edges. You don't really want to be flicking wool over edges of panels too long because it will cut through them. So that's the reason we do it. So I'll see you on the next one, and really pushing to try and get this vehicle finished today. But the body workers have been round this morning and they've been having a mop and they've just left. And to be honest, I'm going to have to go all over the panels they've done again, because that's, I don't know if you can see that from where I am, but that's how they've left it. Telling me how good they are at polishing. So anyway, I'm going to get on because it's I might as well have just done it all myself because they haven't helped in anywhere, but at least I got some of the flatting marks out. We've nibbed some more of the imperfections we've found as we've gone along, and to be honest, it's not been the sort of job I expected to be doing on it, because it's supposed to have been prepared properly and it hasn't been. So, but it'll look good when it's done. I'll show you when it's finished. Thanks for watching. I thought I'd just give you an update to show how far we've got today. As you know from earlier, I've just been hindered all day by the body shop lads, but you know, to a degree they have helped. This door that was badly scored with flatting marks, and I've come round, reflatted it, and they've actually polished it, and it looks all right, to be fair. So now we've got bonnet, the wing, door, and this side done, half a bumper, one door, and this door's got to be done. This pillar and the edge of the rear quarter, it's got to be done. The bumper. This side panel that you've seen me using the wool on earlier is in the middle of having a second stage cut. That's coming on okay. The door just got to have a final, and the wing the same. So it's actually is getting there. By the end of tomorrow I would expect this to be finished, and then it can be rebuilt. They've had to do some flatting here on the wheel arch. There was some in there, so I've got to put that right. I'll leave that to go off overnight. But no, it's nearly there now. And it should look great outside. What it better do after a week's work. But they ain't half been messy. You can always tell when a bodywork has been. Look at all the spatter. I've already had to clean all the panels off. All the windows covered. They drive you insane. But they're a good bunch of lads. And I'm sure by the time we're finished, it'll look great. So onwards and upwards, and I suppose the next update will be when it's actually is finished. Oh, I'll show you the calipers and that there. They're all done. They've come up quite nice. As you can see, all the mouldings and door handles have got to be refitted and whatnot, but that's not my job. Look right. There you go. I'll speak to you tomorrow.